How you doing? I'm Scott Osborne with ZoboTV. I want to talk to you about setting up the ultimate Super Bowl party. Now, every party's, made around the kitchen or around the family room and of course around the food. But when it comes to the Super Bowl, the only thing you need to worry about is the game itself, the size of the screen. Bigger the better when it comes to a Super Bowl party. This particular screen is 106 inch, but you can go much bigger. Now, we sell screens as far as 120, but let me tell you about the Super Bowl. It's all about getting the crowd around the screen, and the best way to do that is to make the biggest image in the biggest area you can. Don't think that because you have a projector you have to put it on a screen. You can actually point that projector in a temporary location to point it on the biggest screen you can imagine. I know people that have put up sheets on their pool cages, they've set it on their garage, driveway, fired it on their garage door so it can be as big as their garage door, or simply a wall. If you've got a nice big plain wall in your house, preferably white or light color, you can shoot the image on there. So you can have a 200 or a 300 inch image of the Super Bowl, which is fantastic because everybody can see it. Just be careful though, because when it comes to projectors, the farther back you go, that's what makes the bigger screen. So if you don't have the distance to put the projector back far enough, you're not going to get the screen size you need. Typically on a 106 inch like this, we need to be back about 14 feet. If I was to go to 120 inch, I'm back now 20 feet. So if you're trying to create a 200 inch screen, you're going to have to be back about 30 feet, and you have to have a projector that's strong enough to output that amount of light. Now, nice thing is about an outside game or an outside Super Bowl party is that it's dark enough. Once the game usually starts, it's dark enough to show the image. When the lights are really, really bright, if your projector isn't strong enough to output a correct amount of light, you won't see an image. So that's something to keep in mind when creating the perfect Super Bowl party. Besides the image, you need great sound. Now, if it's a temporary situation on the driveway or in a backyard or by the pool, that's going to be hard to do. And what I would suggest is doing something like this. A little ugly, but it's wireless, and that's what's cool. This is a whole temporary setup. You can take an output from your cable or satellite box, plug it right into the side of this, and have portable wireless sound for about 10 hours on a battery with no cord. So those are some things to keep in mind when you're planning your perfect Super Bowl party.